visible symptoms, no fever, no fractures. Just a head full of darkness and an unexplained longing. In our normal course of life, we all have times when we feel stressed, worried, anxious, sad, angry. These are all normal emotions. But when these emotions become severe enough to cause distress and affect our normal day-to-day functioning, then it could be a symptom of a mental health problem. Unfortunately, India is still reluctant to accept mental health as a problem. Our culture has taught us to keep the matter within the quiet of our four walls, just to avoid a negative social image and stigma. People with mental illness may face stigma by being treated differently. They often feel discriminated, are bullied, and seen as incompetent. This can affect their self-esteem and can lead them to not seek treatment, to withdraw from society, to submit to alcohol and drug abuse, or to go to the extremes of even committing a suicide. Many mental health conditions can be effectively treated at relatively low costs. The direct or the visible cost associated with mental health diagnosis include medication and psychotherapy sessions. This is much lower than the invisible costs caused due to the disability and the lost productivity and the work absence. Global economic cost of mental illness over the next 20 years is estimated to be more than $16 trillion, which is more than the cost of any other non-communicable disease. Despite the shortage of doctors and productivity loss caused by the mental illness, the mental health care budget accounts for only 0.06% of the total Indian healthcare budget. SPADE took an initiative to hear from people about mental health through a survey. The survey got 163 responses from various age groups and occupations. Here are some key findings. On an average, around 76% of the people felt low in the past few months. Majority of the respondents were moderately aware or not at all aware about mental health. Large number of respondents found themselves worrying to an extent that it affected their day-to-day lives. Only around 25% of the respondents were able to cope up nicely with unpleasant feelings like anger and sadness. Majority of respondents felt irritated, had mood swings, and felt sad on struggling mentally. Only a few felt calm and composed. But hopefully, many respondents knew where to turn for help when struggling mentally. A majority of respondents were open for professional help for themselves and their family members. There is a dire need to understand that mental health is as important as physical health. Fortunately, in the recent years, people are coming forward and the world is acknowledging the importance of a good mental health, which is illustrated by the inclusion of mental health in the Sustainable Development Goals. In 2019, WHO launched the WHO Special Initiative for Mental Health to ensure access to quality and affordable care for mental health conditions. The Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry recently launched a 24/7 toll-free mental health rehabilitation helpline called Kiran, which is available in 13 languages. Anyone can suffer from mental or emotional health problems, but we need to understand that it's okay to feel unstable. It's okay to need help. It's okay to not be okay. Your mental health is not your personal failure. We can be hopeful. We can speak out, raise awareness, and educate people around. We can show compassion, emotional and societal support. We can help people get better and empower them. We can create an environment where everyone can freely talk about their emotions. It's time to recognize, acknowledge, and understand the complexities of mental health, create opportunities and solutions to improve the lives of millions, and redefine humanity. It can be done. We together can break this stigma.